Hi. I hope you're well. So, I want to do like a really quick little burst of light, messages from Spirit for you. And it's going to be a really, well, I don't really know what it'll be yet, do I? But I have 3 crystals, and each crystal relates to a chakra. So, I'm going to use that chakra to channel some messages with you, and I've also pulled a card for each crystal too. So, without seeing the card, just choosing from the crystal, this is crystal number 1, and it is a smoky quartz crystal. Okay. Then this is crystal number 2, and it is a rose quartz crystal. And this one is crystal number 3, and it is an amethyst crystal. Okay? Right? So, 1, 2, and 3. Here you go. Okay, let's get started with group 1. So group 1, you are the root chakra, right? And the card that, do you hear that? It's really loud. Truck or something went past? Okay. And the card that you got is receptivity. And it says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So this connected to the root chakra, to me, the smoky quartz as well. It's about clearing whatever blocks you from receiving. And part of receiving is receiving yourself on earth, receiving your connection to earth and your right to be here. You know, you have a right to be on earth right now, and you have a right to receive your own physical experience. So to me, this is telling me to allow yourself to maybe focus at this time on how can I create my experience on earth to be something that I want to wake up to, something that I want to experience, right? Something that I want to receive. How can you create a life that you want to receive, as opposed to a life that maybe you want to resist, you know? Okay. Let's pull you a card, an angel card. Okay? Let's see what you have. You know what? I just heard you have so much to look forward to. You have so much to look forward to. You have so much to look forward to. Okay, you got spiritual growth. So in a way, I'm seeing like allowing yourself to receive. Maybe you give a lot of yourself, you give everything you have. Allowing yourself to receive will actually create more of that growth spiritually that your soul is probably seeking. I feel like you're on that ascension journey in that. And maybe like you feel like for the ascension journey you have to give up the physical experience of the world, you know, through like surrendering your attachments to whatever the physical world has, you know, like even through surrendering your attachment to food through fasting or, you know, being abstinent or whatever. And sometimes those periods are very sacred and very necessary, but I'm seeing this sort of shift for you, which will really help you to feel like you want to be here on earth, is to allow yourself to receive the physical pleasures of the world. Allow yourself to enjoy eating. Allow yourself to enjoy intimacy and to enjoy like whatever it is that this earthly world has that there is to experience. I'm seeing, you might have a tendency to be withholding to yourself, or saying, oh, I don't need that, or, like finding some kind of a spiritual connection through the disconnection from the physical world, right? And I'm kind of feeling like the root chakra energy in you wants to anchor into this physical experience, and it does that through connections with others, rather than through solitude, and it does that through eating the food grown off the land rather than restricting your food. Do you see what I mean? It's like this fuller embodiment of the earthly experiences is what your soul seems to be calling for you right now. And I actually just channeled a whole video on my Patreon about the lower chakras, so go check it out, please. It's such a good flippin' community. It's so beautiful there. But regardless of if you check out the video, I really don't mind. But in that video, I talked a lot about how a lot of people who identify as being a light worker or a spiritual seeker or someone who's interested in spiritual growth in their lifetime, have come from many lifetimes of basically, doing things like spiritual abstinence, or, becoming a nun or a monk, and living alone, or living your life as a yogi, just committed to the physical body. Like, there's been many ways of doing things on like an isolated path, like the path of the there's actually the fourth way. Oh, I can't remember enough to talk about it right now. But basically, what I'm seeing is that there is a new path for you where all of those things are kind of integrated, instead of saying, well, if I want spirituality, then I have to stop enjoying food so much because I'm so obsessed with eating, and I have to not want to eat so that I'm more spiritual. Like, whatever. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you know what I mean. Like, there seems to be this message coming through very strongly for you about integrating all of those aspects of your being into one, rather than seeing like your spiritual self as being separate to your physical self. It's both. It's both. And there's a lot to be learned through the physical experience. Okay, let's pull you an affirmation card. Oh, I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being, and I accept it as so and let it be. I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and I let it be. I let my light shine. Yay! That's beautiful, group 1. Bless you. Okay, I'm going to move on to group 2 now, okay? Group 2, got the rose quartz crystal, and your chakra is the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, exists below the belly button, and to me it is a very feminine and receptive chakra. It is also our sexual and creative energy flow, and it's also the flow of our emotions. The card that I pulled for you already is bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Okay. So to me, the water depicted in this card, and the water kind of, she's like on a waterfall, and she's kind of like becoming the waterfall in this card. So to me, it's a message about remembering to feel your feelings and to feel your way through life. That's what I'm hearing. A certain amount of emphasis or focus on your emotional experience and the emotional body, I feel, is needed for you right now. And a real gentleness with this rose quartz. Rose quartz is super gentle, it's really, really just gentle and loving. And trying to offer yourself that gentleness, because I know you are gentle and fierce, but you're also gentle. Okay, I'm going to pull you an angel card. Okay. Oh, you got body care. Yeah. Okay, body care. Oh, and bodies of water. Look at this. Bodies of water and body care. And it's about, again, we're talking about recharging your batteries. How can you recharge your batteries? I'm even seeing like the need to even like fuel your body more. Like with, you know, fruit. I'm seeing the need to eat fruit actually for you. Like eat more fruit. Eat more fruit, I'm hearing. Don't reach for the coffee, reach for something sweet to really nourish yourself. You know, I know when I drink a smoothie in the morning, my brain feels so fresh. I feel so fresh. It's like it bathes the body with the nutrients that it needs. We are physical beings, you know. We need to care for our physical being. I feel like pulling you a few more cards. Let's do another goddess card. Okay, so for group 2, Spirit, what would you like to say to them right now? How would you like to get through to their precious souls right now? Oh, sensitivity. Oh, I just felt this one. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Okay, so that's a pretty straightforward message. You, my darling, are becoming more sensitive. So there's a need to be extra aware of how situations, environments, people, and even products and foods, even coffee, is maybe impacting you differently to how it maybe was previously. And this is a beautiful, sacred thing, but it might feel a little bit uncomfortable at times because I see you have outgrown certain things. You've outgrown certain choices. So it's time to make new ones. Okay, how about, let's do one more angel card for you. What else would you like to say to group 2 at this time, Spirit? Miracles. One more. New love. Oh. Okay. Wow. You're a miracle. Just heard that. You're a miracle. Okay. I mean, to me, a miracle is when something moves from a place of fear within us to a place of love. Or when we stop seeing something with the eyes of fear and we start seeing it through the eyes of love. Or it's when, you know, we can alchemize something in us into love. And then you got new love. So, yeah, I think you have a miracle on its way to you. Maybe it's already here. Okay, I'm going to put you an affirmation card to finish. Just a really quick reading, you guys. Just to check in. Knowing that Spirit loves you so much. So very, very much. Okay. When I am ready to make positive changes in my life, I attract whatever I need to help me. I rise above all limitations. Okay, so this to me makes sense because to me it's saying that sensitivity card that was saying, you know what? It's time to avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals because you are becoming increasingly sensitive. So the more that you feel able to support yourself, care for your body, and support yourself in making some new choices because you've outgrown some old ones, the more that these miracles will start unfolding in your life and you will be carried to new experiences. I'm definitely seeing that if you have outgrown some relationships, there is new love coming in for you, whether that's friendship or soul family or if it's romantic love. I see all of that. So I do see that it's like you need to commit to yourself to caring for yourself in a deep way and knowing that, you know, you are ready when you're ready. You're ready when you're ready. But when you're ready, you will have divine help in making the changes you need to make. And I'm getting emotional just channeling this message for you, so I feel like there's definitely some emotional layers to this stuff for you. Maybe some really painful limitations in some way, but I really just feel like this message of miracles is here for you. It's that thing of like, you have to make the first step yourself, but when you commit to that first step, whatever it is for you, and you'll know, you will be supported so deeply by the divine. You really will. Okay? Much love to you, group 2. Mwah. Okay, group 3. The amethyst crystal. And you got the solar plexus chakra. Interesting, because I'm really feeling my heart chakra simultaneously. I guess they are very connected. And then the card you got is also purple. And it's fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Fertility. I want to pull some more cards with that. It is the perfect time. The perfect time. Alright. This card. Abundance. Oh, wow. Abundance. This feels really happy as well. I'm going to pull another one for you. Oof. Hello. Retreat. It's the perfect time for you to... And then back of the deck is truth and integrity. Okay. So this is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions that are in alignment with your truth and your integrity, with your inner truth and your your internal values. So I'm seeing that this is saying it's the perfect time to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. And doing so will bring you a lot of abundance. And there's a kind of this simultaneous message with this retreat card to, in a way, pull away from certain conditions or even projects that maybe are draining your life force, and maybe just having a break from something or from someone, having a period of retreating so that you can cultivate a new energy. I'm seeing this real big message about the new. It's time for the new. It's not time to hold on to something. It's time to access something new, and to have faith that you have a lot of abundance available to your soul. Really do. I'm also feeling with this amethyst crystal energy, this to me is the crystal of it's the mother crystal. It's quite a lot of caring energy. So in a way, it's like treating yourself with deep care, deep respect, and allowing the abundance to flow into your life. Wow. You're on the precipice of something really big, group 3. Like, you're going through a really big thing right now, and it might be really hard to say goodbye to something or to allow something to have pause for a while, or to admit to something inside of yourself that's true to you. But I'm really feeling deeply like if you do it, you will open up your heart to receive abundance. There is something about holding on to something right now that is like pulling your energy down, and it's sort of creating this scarcity of like, it has to be this thing, or it has to be just this one person, or I just have to make this thing work. And it's like you're limiting all of the possibilities of how things can flow to you. So there's this need to kind of put something aside for a moment. Doesn't mean you have to completely abandon it, but just take a pause, just like going on a retreat gives you this retreat and pause from your main life, from your normal everyday life. But what it does is it offers you such new perspectives and such abundance in a way. Okay, I'm going to pull you another goddess card. What would you like to say to group 3 at this time, Spirit? Solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra. What did I say? You are experiencing enormous change right now. I didn't read that right. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Okay. Yeah, so there's this message about allowing the change to happen, allowing the change to happen, allowing it to happen. Because our solar plexus chakra, in a way, it's how we take responsibility for our life or how we don't take responsibility for our life. And I'm seeing this real soul calling inside of you to say, you know what? I'm just going to make a choice. I'm just going to access something new through making a new choice. Okay, one more card, Spirit, for group 3. Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Okay, so some of you might have needed to hear that for some reason. Maybe it's so that you can know that it's safe to have a retreat from someone or from your family or something just for a while, so you can access something new inside of yourself. Just knowing that your family, your loved ones, whoever they are safe and they are spiritually protected. And you can pray for them too. I'm going to pull you an affirmation card to finish up group 3, but I feel like you got this. You just got to trust in your own power, because you're very much going through some change right now, but as that card said, it's bringing great blessings. What does it say? You're experiencing enormous change. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. And it's the butterfly maiden. So you might still be in your cocoon right now. You might not be able to see all of this right now, That doesn't mean you're not going to burst out of it like a flippin' butterfly. Alright, an affirmation card for group 3, Spirit. Okay, I appreciate others for who they are. Oh my god, this one makes me cry. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. Yeah, so I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them, and you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Yeah, it might be that you're walking a path that you know that some people can't walk with you, but that doesn't mean it's not your path to walk. Okay? I appreciate others for who they are. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. Okay? That's a tough one. Like I said, it always makes me cry because it's true. Alright, group 3. Much love to you, okay? Mwah. I'll see you soon. Bye.